Greetings to my unbelievable V family. This is your chief sitting in his living room. Alright, I know you guys are used for the refrigerator behind me. Alright, but this time I decided to move to my living room with my Abercrombie t-shirt with some curry stains representing what I ate for lunch, which is rice and curry. Okay, I didn't have time to change my t-shirt, and hey, I'm chief. So whatever I wear should not distract you from the message today. Guys, it's been very exciting. In a couple of hours, I go out there and spend more time with Dato Sri Vijay somewhere in Europe. It's a top secret trip, I can't tell you. And today I was talking to Dave Joel, number one, alright, who is now the CEO of the V and taking over from my role of managing this amazing corporate family called the V family. And we were talking about the topic of leadership. And I never try to touch a lot on leadership in my Wednesday messages, because the Wednesday message is for everyone to watch. And some of you watching have not even signed up. Are not even in QNet. I realize that some of you are just people with a lot of free time who love to see a gorgeous face on VTube. And many people are just starting their journey and they're still young. And I hope that the leaders who supposedly forward my Wednesday message to everyone actually takes the effort to also listen to 12, 13, 14 minutes of a moron with a dream. Alright, your one and only chief, Pathman Senathirajah. But this Wednesday message, I do want to talk about leadership in a way that applies to the brand new guy watching this video and to people who have been in this business for 10, 15, 20 years. I don't care. Alright, bottom line, what is leadership? Leadership to me, as Dato Sri Vijay, my leader, told me 21 years ago when I was a moron with a dream. He told me that leadership happens not out of choice. It happens almost organically. That leadership is a position that you sometimes do not choose to be in. That due to the master plan, due to your journey in network marketing, due to what you do and what you have achieved, people start to have faith in you. And people start to listen to you. And people, alright, start to emulate and follow and ask you for advice and seek guidance from you and practically dress up like you. And this all happens without intent. Because if it's only intent, then there's no difference between you and a movie star or a rock star. We are not movie stars and rock stars. We are uplines, we are networkers, we are entrepreneurs. And I realized this a long time ago when Dato Sri Vijay said that in order to be an effective leader, there is only one mantra you must follow. Alright, first recognize the fact that the minute there's one person dependent on you, one, not 200,000, not 20,000, not 15,000, the minute there's one person dependent on you, you are by default their leader. Because when they are dependent on you, they are actually surrendering to you and saying, please lead me towards financial freedom, towards max out, towards becoming a better human being, towards whatever goals that that person and you have agreed. So leading somebody is actually standing in front, holding their hand and leading them all the way, or standing behind and leading them, standing on the side and leading them. It doesn't matter. But there's only one philosophy of leadership which I practice until today. Well, I struggle and try my best to practice until today. That is leadership by example. I always tell Dato Sri Vijay, if he ever writes a book, and I think he's going to do, it should be monkey see, monkey do. It should be leadership by example, something like that. Because he taught me that when you want to influence a group of people, what you say may not be very relevant, you know. But what you do, how you choose to live, how you choose to convey the message of your life, mantra, your DNA, your philosophy, your passion, your power, right, is how you choose to live. Because there are a lot of great speakers in the world, which does not automatically qualify them as great leaders. So I don't attend any seminar, alright, I don't listen to anyone, alright, because any moron, with all due respect, can speak well on stage and be a completely bad, useless human being off stage, then he's not a leader. He's an entertainer. He's just a good speaker. Alright? And that is today, $1 you can buy 10 speakers. Like that. And the reason why I've been following Dato Sri for 21 years, why I respect and treat him as my guru, my teacher, my mentor, is because he actually didn't say much to me. I learned the most from Dato Sri Vijay by watching how he led his life, how he leads his life, how he never gave up on anyone. Even people who have disrespected him, he would still be there for them. How Dato Sri would never ask you to do anything he has not done. Alright? And I saw in Dato Sri Vijay the true essence of leadership by example. And that is something I duplicated, or I try to duplicate to the best of my ability, which you have to. Because you fail to understand that every single day your downlines are watching you. They are watching you on social media. They are watching you live in front of them. They are hearing stories about you. They see you in your most compromising situation and in your most edified situation. They hear the rumors. They know what you do in the shadows of your world. They know everything. Trust me, there is no faster communication machine than network marketing. Good or bad news. And this puts accountability on your shoulder. So the minute you have become a leader, whether to one person, whether to 1 million people, there is no difference in your level of commitment, in the way you live your life, in the price you have to pay, the sacrifices you have to make. So you cannot tell somebody to make a sacrifice that you are not willing to make. You cannot tell people like me. I tell people Sunday is not family day. Sunday should also be presentation day. Just grab your family with you. But when I say it, I mean it. Because I don't have a family day. I work on Sundays. Alright? I still am your upline 24/7. Even while I'm sleeping, I'm saying presentation, presentation, never give up. You understand? That's how I choose to live. And right now, guys, many of you are choosing the path of leadership by acting, by not walking the talk, by not leading by example. And then you question yourself why people don't listen to you, why people think you're an arrogant upline, why people think you're a useless upline, why people stop learning from you, why people don't want to attend your events. Alright, and they just give you this courteous, obligatory respect. Alright, you want real respect, walk your talk. You want real respect as a leader, fight the battle from in front. Alright, because a lot of crises happening around the world. And all your downlines come up to you, and you talk, and you talk, and you talk. But if you're not on standby every day, every night, to fight by their side, maybe you can't be there physically, it's okay, I understand. Alright, but you can be there spiritually. You can be there with all your energy. You can be there as the most positive source of unbelievable energy ever to your organization. That's what Dato Sri Vijay is. That's what Japadas Bismarck is. So I understood today that leadership is leadership by example. That you could be the greatest leader in the world without ever going on stage and holding a microphone. I believe that thoroughly. You could be one of the most unbelievable, respected entrepreneurs in QNet without ever going on stage and speaking. But I guarantee that you have to be in service at VCon. That you got to convey this message, this aura, that you are not a selfish upline. That you will never be a selfish leader. Because the word selfish leader, it's a contradiction of terms. There can be no selfish leader. Because all leaders, as Dato Sri Vijay instilled in my mind, should always be selfless. That you cannot only think of your own gain. You cannot only think of who you are going to be or how much money you're going to make at the expense of your downlines. You got to stand strong and recognize the fact that a selfless leader is a powerful leader. That a selfless leader will earn genuine respect from anyone. Doesn't matter if your check is 80,000 1 week, 100,000 1 week. You will remain a selfless leader if you build this organization from your heart, like Dato Sri Vijay did. And I watched this over 21 years, the selflessness of Dato Sri Vijay. And I try my best to practice it. It is not easy. It is not easy to fight the battles within you, to fight edification, recognition, how it feeds your ego. But I fight this every day because I believe in the DNA and philosophy that any leader must be selfless. Any great leader must be selfless. And if you are already started this path of leadership, knowingly or unknowingly, remember, whether it's one person who relies on you or 1,000 people who rely on you, you're already a leader. You got to lead them. And these are people who are putting their dreams in your hands. These are people who are saying, I respect you, I have faith in you, and I will follow you wherever you go. That means the sense of responsibility and accountability towards these lives must keep you awake at night. That you cannot think of yourself when there's 1,000 lives that depend on you. This is not how Dato Sri Vijay brought us up. Alright, now people look at me and say, Chief, you work so hard. No, I love what I do. I just work every day to inshallah be 1% of the selfless leader Dato Sri Vijay is. Alright? And I fight this battle. And I am telling you that today you are in a position, he wanted you to be in a position where you have the greatest opportunity in the world called QNet and the ability to influence people. That means you are a leader, whether you like it or not. Even the brand new guy, you signed up one person who's following you, you are a leader. And the best form of leadership is leadership by example. I'm sorry. The only form of leadership is leadership by example. And the only form of leadership that will ever be respected through the test of time is selfless leadership. That's service above self, which doesn't mean you carry chairs at VCon only. Doesn't mean that you serve the vision of Dato Sri Vijay in Japa, but it also means that in order for you to achieve your dreams, your focus is on helping other people achieve their dreams and not selfishly only focus on your dreams. Because there are ways of making your dreams come true without giving a forgive my language, about anyone in your organization. That will never last. You will never be respected. You will vanish from this planet. There are a lot of rich, forgive my language, I'm going to say it, they can beep it out. There are a lot of rich in our network who didn't give a about their downlines. Alright? And I'm trying to change that. That if you truly want to be, okay, an unbelievable networker, a leader, then always remember this, that you cannot rise without your downlines. Your dreams will never be, alright, will never become a reality if you don't help others make their dreams a reality. And right now, guys, I want you to make that decision that there's only one form of leadership, leadership by example, and there's only one concept of leadership that works, that is selfless leadership, service above self. And whoever you are watching this video right now, I pray that you be a good leader. I pray that you be a successful leader. I pray that you become a max out king and queen leader. But most importantly, I pray that you become a leader who leads by example and who does everything selflessly. Love you guys.